Hello human beings, welcome back to the Manga Sloth. Today is haul day and the haul is for July. July was a sweet month. It was full of right stuff, birthday sales. Some of this is from the birthday sale, but we also got multiple boxes still coming in from the birthday sale. It was a good sized month for manga and a great month for the Manga Sloth. How was your month? What did you buy? Let me know down below, and let's just get into it. We got a lot of manga to go through and a lot of sweet stuff to check out. Wapow, manga hands, you know what it is. It's the Manga Sloth hand cam. Hello everyone. Let's get into some manga, and first up I'm showing I Am a Hero Volume 4. I'm still trying to collect this series. My goodness, I wish they would just print these already. Anything after 5 I just can't get, obviously the same as a lot of people, and I regret not picking these up because I've seen them on shelves, all of them, every single one, for years. I'm not even kidding, years, and I just didn't pick them up, and I should have, because they are Dark Horse, and we know the drill with Dark Horse. So if you're interested in this, I'm gonna stick this in the sell pile I got, and I can sell it to you for a lot cheaper since I don't need it. Alright, first real volume of the month is Mashal. This series is good, it's brand new. I'm not gonna go into too much detail. If you want to know anything about this, please check out my video. I recently did a first impression small review on this series, and I believe you will like it. Here's a series we don't see too often in hauls, and it's because it does not come out very often. D Gray Man number 27. This cover looks pretty awesome. I'm excited to see what goes on in this, but also they come out so few and far between. I almost can't remember what's going on in here because I read so much manga. But this is a good series, and I don't know about you, but I feel like every other D Gray Man I get, the spine is just never completely on center. See, this one's off a little bit, and I consider this spine right here with this white line here, I consider this pretty good actually compared to some I've got. Okay, here's a new one I picked up for my wife. I had that same dream again. It looks really cute and nice and has an emotional story if you're into that type of thing, to give you the feels. I bought this for her just on a whim. I was doing some manga shopping and I picked this up for her. I thought she would like it. I never heard of it before, and neither did she. She did end up reading this. It's a one-shot and it's really nice, and she liked it a lot. So if you're looking for a complete series, a one-shot, something a little thicker, sit down, read, relax, enjoy, and get some feels going, please check this out. It's really good. Alright, we got Days on Fest Volume 2. I don't know too much about this series, but I do know it's newer. I believe this second volume is the newest one out, and she wants to continue it, and only after 2 volumes, and I don't know, it's good. We got Love and Focus number 2. This is another series. I believe this one is short. I could be wrong. I think it's only 4 volumes. This is a good series too, a little different, and that's a good thing. Next we got Snow White with Red Hair number 14, still going strong. Still a great series. Please check this out. It doesn't have 14 volumes for nothing. It's very good, and I hope they do more seasons of the anime, because the anime was very good and beautifully animated also. Next we got Chainsaw Man Volume 5. You know what it is. Awesome series, lots going on. I like Chainsaw Man quite a bit. It's funny, action-packed, and though I have to say I believe the hype on it is a bit high, unless, I mean, we're only 5 volumes in, 6 coming on the way. I mean, it's gonna take a lot of work for it to, you know, break my top 20 or something like that, but it's still definitely worth the read, the buy. It's good. I just don't want people to get so into the hype of some of these newer series and they get into it and it's middle of the road for them and they feel like they could have waited a little longer to pick it up, because we still got crazy prices going on and scalpers and all that kind of stuff, and It's not just with Chainsaw Man. I feel like it's almost every series. Every single series has some volumes that are just harder to find. So take it easy, folks. Chainsaw Man, they will not stop printing this until the cows come home. And the cows aren't home. Another one that is in the line of some volumes being hard to find is Spy Family. Number 5 was picked up. Like always, this was read and it was amazing. I tell you what, there's a ton of manga I love, and this is one of the best new ones out there. One of the ones where the hype was real for me. This is so good. It's so funny, so cute, so well written. So many things going on that are just enjoyable. I cannot wait to read more of these. If there was 100 volumes out of this right now and there was 105 volumes, I would pause every single thing I own and just read all of them. It's that good. Keeping on with the hype trains, we got Jujutsu Kaisen 9 and 10 here. I do own them all, 0 through 10, and I have read them all so far and I enjoy it a lot. It's still good. I'm not the biggest fan of the artwork. I understand the artwork and the scratchy sketchiness of it. It has very nice panels and it looks great in a lot of scenes, but then there's quite a few scenes for me that I feel like they're just, they almost seem like pre-sketches and they need to go through another rendition or something. Even if the artwork was 10 times worse, I'd still be reading this. It's that good. Please also be patient with this. Same as Spy Family and Chainsaw Man. They're out there. They're getting reprinted. Patience, patience, please, people. I got Trinity Blood, Volume 4, Judgment Day, and this is a word book. Ew, a word book. Where's all the pictures? Oh, there's one picture. This was one of the dollar manga blind box thingamajigs. I don't know anything about this. I know what Trinity Blood is, but I haven't read the book or anything like that. Moving along, here's a new one. Love of Kill, Volume 1 and 2. I do not know much about this series, but I do know it was good enough that the wife read Volume 1 and liked it enough that she wanted Volume 2. And the art looks not too bad, and the covers look cool. The way it looks pretty good. I don't know how many of this is out. I feel like this is newer, so there might just be 2. Or if there's more, I can't imagine there's a giant stack of these. It's been a little while since we've had one of these. So I'm a Spider, So What, Volume 9. Awesome series. One of the better, what's the word, Isekai? Is that the right word? The transport into another world type of thing. Video game, la-di-da. The story is great, it's funny, and extremely enjoyable. So if you're not into that type of genre that anyone can get into, it's definitely good. Here's another new one. I picked this up for my wife the same time I picked up that time I had the same dream again. My wife does not like bugs. She does not like spiders. She does not like any creepy crawlies. So of course I got her Giant Spider and Me, and I wanted to see if she would read this, and she did. And this spider is kind of cute, but when you realize it won't look like that in real life, it won't look that cute. It'll look like the spider from Lord of the Rings or from Harry Potter, a big nasty spider, kind of gross. Then it's less appealing. But if you envision it as this anime spider, it is very cute. This is a very, maybe not exactly slice of life, but slice of life feeling, calming read just to take your mind off stuff, and it's very cute, and I think she's going to continue it, surprisingly. Another Volume 1 is Wave Listen to Me. This is a cool series. Picked this up because she took a look at it and thought it looked pretty cool, and she was right. This is a very cool series. Definitely check this one out. This is by the creator of Blade of the Immortal. This is another one of his series, and MangaSloth loves Blade of the Immortal. Blade of the Immortal is awesome. Definitely interested in supporting this guy's other stuff. She liked this so much, we went ahead and ordered 2 through 6, I believe, is out. I think that's how many's out right now, and 7's on the way. Super awesome. Check this out. Real different and cool. All right, here's a different one. Otaku Elf. Pretty self-explanatory on that. An elf has like a switch in her hands. She's like an otaku. I think this is a pretty funny series. Wife liked it. I think she has volume 2 now. I don't know too much about this series. I don't think there's many out, but I think this girl's like a shrine maiden or something, and then this elf is there. One thing you can't see, probably through my camera, is this looked like a nice cover, except for it looks like it was smaller and it was like zoomed in. It looks like fuzzy, you know, not very sharp. I'm actually looking through my camera and it actually looks a lot sharper than it is. A 4K camera is definitely enhancing the way this looks, but I promise you it looks very fuzzy in real life. Volume 1 of Tokyo Tarariba Girls, if I'm saying that correctly, which I guarantee I'm probably not. This is the creator of Princess Jellyfish and Blank Canvas that I showed off in my last haul. She was so excited to read Princess Jellyfish, something that she watched earlier in life, and then Blank Canvas was amazing, that she had to try the creator's next series, and she tried volume 1 and liked it, so definitely getting more of these. Next up, TheMangaSloth picked up the full series of Saturn Apartments, a awesome series that I've always wanted to nab. I picked this up off my Discord in the buy sell area. One of the people in my Discord named Chris was selling these, and I decided to pick them up there for a good price, and I bought 1 through 7, not with 6. So it was 1 through 7, missing 6. They were all in great shape, 2 sealed for protection. All 6 of the ones I bought, minty, fresh, no dings, dents, creases. An awesome out of print series that I've wanted to try. It was the perfect deal because number 6, which wasn't included, is the hardest one to find, I believe, and it can get pretty expensive. And I had volume 6. I bought it at a comic store for $10. That allows me to have the whole series, and these spines look awesome. Definitely excited to get into this. If you've read Saturn Apartments, let me know what you think of it. Alright, I'm going to try to speed up a smidge here. I feel like I'm taking forever. I got Saint Young Men 4 and 5, still reading. Have not read these 2. I've only read 1 through 3. So these are on the to be read list. Saint Young Men is good. It's definitely not blowing me away or anything. It's just like a nice, calm, you know, chill read. Next we got Stargazing Dog, not a chill read. This is a book that you read if you feel like crying. And I'm not going to get into too many details so other people can read and enjoy this series. Written very well, cool art. And if you have a working heart and you like animals, and in this case dogs, but you can apply this to any pet you got, this is gonna punch you right in your heart, and it's gonna hurt, and you're gonna cry and be sad and mopey, but it's a great read. Next up, Demon Slayer 22, 1 more to go. I have 23 on the way. I almost want to just buy the box set and sell my lot. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are doing that. You collect everything in singles, like One Piece and stuff like that, and you're just one at a time when they come out. Then eventually you're like, dang man, I wish I got some boxes. Even though the boxes don't always come with much of anything else. It's just like a display box, you know, you might get a poster or something like that, but they look sweet. And 22 is good. Like a lot of people, I'm reading this exactly when it comes out only, so I will read the ending in the next volume, and I can tell it feels rushed. Next up, My Hero Academia 26, 27, and 28. My goodness, has this series picked up the pace. In my mind, this was a good series, but you know, average. You know, it wasn't blowing me away. There was cool aspects and yada yada yada, but holy moly, from like volume 20 to 28, my goodness, they were like, let's crank this into second gear finally. And there is so much going on, and it's so awesome, and it's feeling more and more like I want it to be, like super duper awesome battles, great characters, really getting to understand the villains, and so much important stuff is happening in these volumes. Wow, if you've been on the fence because you heard wishy-washy of My Hero Academia, yes, it gets better, and yes, I'm sure you would enjoy 1 through 20, but I'm just saying, from here on, it is insane. Next, we got Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts, Volume 7, Volume 8, Volume 9, and Volume 10. A series, like I've said multiple times, that my wife did not particularly super enjoy Volume 1, and then she liked Volume 2 a little more, and then she liked Volume 3 a little more, and after that, here we are at Volume 10, and we got the rest on the way. A series that she absolutely loves. So it definitely gets better if you're stuck at the beginning or you want to try this. If you like the beginning, well then lucky you, you're gonna love the whole thing even more. But for her, at least, the beginning was a little slow and jammed together and not super great. We got Love Me Not, Volume 9, still going, still a great series. Please, people, check this one out. We got Ancient Magus Bride, Wizard's Blue. This has been out for a while. I think we've had this for a while, and she finally read it. And I didn't think she would like this kind of like side manga of Ancient Magus Bride, which is in the same world. You know, it doesn't particularly connect with the Ancient Magus Bride main story, but she enjoys this one a lot, so she'll definitely be getting more of these. We got Golden Japanesque, Volume 2. I believe I showed off Volume 1 last month when it was first read. Another newish series, at least in English. She's going to be continuing this, and it's set in the 1800s in Japan, so that's pretty cool. The Heroic Legend of Arslan 14. Goodness gracious, this thing took forever to come out. These are going slow. And I don't know why. You know, there could be hundreds of perfectly great reasons for it. I am not mad, but I had this pre-ordered and it said it was coming out, and it got pushed back like 3 times in my pre-order, which messed a lot of things up, but that is fine. The artist is the artist of Full Metal Alchemist, the lady. She is a great artist for this, and the story is wonderful. So art on point, story on point. Heroic Legend of Arslan on point. Got Komi Can't Communicate number 13, and that spine is not great. I've had issues with Komi's not being printed very well. I'm not the fan of these like kind of cut off things. I feel like they could have stretched these out. Still gave them a thing around the edge, but you know, that's how they are. Good series. Got Perfect World number 6, still ongoing. Not sure what I can say about a lot of these. I haven't read, you know, these are my wife's volumes. Like I say always, I will get any info you want, more info on anything you see. So if you want to know anything about Perfect World, Komi, Ancient Magus Bride, Golden Japanesque, anything, or anything that I say I read, I talk to all you. I will talk to anyone down in the comments. Just let me know. Okay, Beastars number 13. Read this volume, got this volume and read it this month. Man, I like Beastars a lot. I did not think I would like it as much as I did, but I like it a lot. Dr. Stone 17. Man, I am enjoying Dr. Stone. Holy cow. There was a while where I thought I was kind of in a Dr. Stone slump. I, you know, didn't really read too much of it, and I let like, you know, 4 volumes gather up, which is, you know, a long time. And then I sat down and read them and just blazed through them, and I'm back on track with Dr. Stone. It's not for everyone, but it's also good enough that it can be for everyone, if that makes sense. Another one I let build up, Moriarty the Patriot, 3 and 4. very wordy series, and it makes sense. You know, Sherlock Holmes and his nemesis Moriarty, they're finally starting to get into it, and things are really starting to pick up pace and starting to happen. And I like these colors that they got for these spines and books. They look nice. A slow read, a lot of words, but the words aren't misplaced and just babbling. Everything's important and has meaning to it, so very good. I also showed Grand Blue Fantasy Volume 1 last month, and I got 2 and 3, and I read these, and I believe there's only 7, and I'm working my way through these. I got number 4 and maybe 5, if I'm correct, on the way. Good series. I enjoy it. I feel like it almost, I'm not even near the end, so I could be wrong, but the pacing in this is, it feels a little sped up, like they're not skipping anything important, but I feel like this maybe could be, I don't know, 12 volumes or something like that, and they could spread it out and, you know, not skip as much stuff. I read the first, that time I got Reincarnated Slime, and I got these 4 came in, and some other ones that were in stock for the Right Stuff sale. Check out that top of those 2. This one's bad, but not too bad, but this one, holy cow, there's a chunk taken out of it. These slime volumes, in my opinion, their spines and covers seem very flimsy. I don't know, this could be the same material as other things. I mean, this is Kodansha. I mean, I just feel like these spines and covers are flimsy, and you gotta like take care of them. It is getting replaced, not too big of a deal. I read these 3 also, and I'm enjoying slime. I'm just gonna keep buying them and reading them. Here's a new series I started, Ragna Crimson. I seen this on the shelf for a while, and I kind of picked it up a couple times and skimmed over it and never bought it, but I finally bought it and sat down and read it. I did like it, and I did recently pick up volume 2. I think that's the newest one out, so now I'm on the waiting list, and I did read both of these, and it's definitely a different story. It feels different. Definitely check it out if you're looking for a newish series. Okay, next up we got a box. I pre-cut it open and hid some important details. This is from Suki Notes, and she also has a manga tubing channel, which is awesome. If you do not know who that is, or you have not checked out her channel, please go do that. You will not regret it. And one day she was doing a little bit of shopping on Instagram, and I seen in one of her pictures that they had this series that I wanted, so I asked her if she could grab it for me and I could pay her back, and she did. I want to pause here for a second because this was very tightly packed, lots of tape, no room for wiggling, and everyone please pay attention. I can already tell this is how you pack manga. This is where you know you're getting manga from someone who also respects and enjoys manga and understands the collectability, the enjoyment, and how we cherish our little flimsy books and want them to not have dings, dents, and creases and things like that in them, because that matters to us. This is packed just awesome. And we got a cute little Hello Kitty card. You know MangaSloth loves Hello Kitty. And we got a My Hero Academia sticker. I believe this is a sticker with Deku and All Might. That's pretty cool. And a little note. Let me just take this up here to read it. It says, "Hi Sloth, I hope this package finds you well. I am glad I was able to help you find something. Smiley face. I'm glad we have been able to become friends. You are so funny and nice, and I am glad to be part of this fun community on YouTube. Again, best wishes, enjoy your manga." And it says, "P.S. I'm sorry I don't have any cool bookmarks to give." I do not need bookmarks. That is fine. I don't know about any of you, but do you use bookmarks in your manga? most of the time when I sit down, I'd probably say 9 times out of 10 I finish the manga I'm reading. But then I also start another one if I'm going to bed, and maybe I'll get through half, and then half the time I just shut it, or I do jam in a bookmark. But anyways, thank you to Suki Notes for that nice letter and this great packaging. My goodness. And wow, they're even sealed again in here, and I know they weren't like this in the store. This is how I want all my manga packed. Amazon and everyone else on the planet, watch this video and take notes from Suki Notes. Take some Suki Notes. Alright, we got Chrono Crusade 7 and 8. And then we got Chrono Crusade 3, 4, 5. 7 and 8. Now the reason I wanted these is because I used to have these and the anime, but with this series you always just find volume 1, 2, 3 or something, and then they're always beat and deformed. They're never very crisp, and these ones look like they're in pretty good condition for their age, and these ones have been sitting on a shelf. The rest of them are easy to find except for number 6, which I picked up also this month. Not the greatest looking volume 6, but I'm not buying these to show off or resell. These are for me. So once again, thank you to Suki Notes for that. I picked up Kuma Bear, or as we know it as Bear. Because Kuma means bear. Bear. I seen this on a couple people's shelves, and I heard about it a little bit. I was in a bookstore and I was just like, might as well just grab volume 1, and I did. And man, I really enjoyed this. It was cute, it was funny, and it gave me enough battling, fighting, that type of thing, kind of RPG feel. It's definitely weird and funny because this girl is basically stuck in this bear costume if she wants to use all these abilities and stay OP. And yes, she's got to keep these bear puppets on her hands to do all these sweet spells and stuff. And I did read 1 through 3. They are, you know, pretty quick reads, and I really liked it. It was good. Okay, we gotta talk here for a second. We got Drifting Dragons 3, 4, and 5. Yes, all these covers and spines and backs are awesome. They look like I'm reading, you know, from the art of Studio Ghibli or something, you know, Princess Mononoke, Castle in the Sky, something like that. It looks amazing, and the art is in the same ballpark. It is great. Now, the reason we got to talk about these for 1 second is, if you've heard me in the past, I have said we are dropping Drifting Dragons, and we have 1 and 2, and I was like, that's enough. It's not great, boring, I don't like it. And now we have 3 through 5, and these are red. These were red. And we have more on the way. Oh my goodness. So I'm a liar. The wife is reading these, and she wasn't too impressed with the first 2. And once again, it just grew on her, and she likes it and is going to be reading more and more of it and enjoys it. As of now, it's going to be continued, and it's very enjoyable. I got How a Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom Volume 2. This is another wordy one, and Volume 1 wasn't amazing to me. It was fine, middle of the road. Volume 2 felt the same, but a little better. We got more wars and stuff going on and battles, and it's pretty cool. I'm enjoying about this series, and maybe it's the thing most people are enjoying about it, is it's not this overpowered kid, like he might be, but it's not this overpowered kid just zoinked into a new world and he's just kicking butt all over the place. It's very political, and he's in a kingly role where he's trying to build this kingdom through all the political aspects and building up economies and dealing with the politicalness of different nations and all this stuff. It is very different feeling than what I thought, and I like that about this. Whoo boy, we got a heavy hitter here. This one has been coming out for a while, and we finally got volume 14. It's been a slower slower pace to get To Your Eternity Volume 14. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sloths of all ages, if you are sitting on the fence, please get off a fence. That is not a good seat to sit on. You can fall off of it. And please go pick up To Your Eternity and read it. It is like nothing else you've read. When you compare To Your Eternity to some things, it is by minuscule amounts, because it is so different, it is so good, and it will make you feel things that you didn't think a manga would make you feel. Now, if you don't know about this already, this is by the creator of A Silent Voice. And if you do not know what A Silent Voice is, please go check that out also. That is a prime series that everyone should read, that most people should read or have on their shelves. It is that good, and To Your Eternity is amazing. And I don't even think I can explain all the things or what it's about or what's going on. It would take me hours and hours and hours. Please check it out. MangaSloth approves. Alright, we got One Punch Man 22 ongoing in this big heavy battle arc and stuff, and Saitama's finally getting in the action a little bit here, finally showing up. We got so much stuff going on, and it focuses on this kid and his battles a good bit here, when this kid's awesome. And we also get so much more information. One Punch Man is just very good still. We all know it. Alright, I got Cirque du Freak 1 and 2. Now, I'm showing Volume 1, but I've had Volume 1 for a while now, and I think I may have showed it in a previous haul, so you can ignore Volume 1, or if I did not show it, I can't even remember. I'm just showing it now. This doesn't happen often, but I do have to think sometimes about my hauls, because I got so much manga coming, going, and being put away, moved around, that I feel like I may mess up sometimes. So this is not being counted in my number of 70 plus this month, so do not worry, but I'm showing it just in case. I did finally sit down and read these. After reading Volume 1, I was like, it's alright, it's not too bad, I do like it. And then I read Volume 2, I'm hooked. This series is awesome. It's based on a book series, I believe, a famous book series. I can't wait till number 3 comes out. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy my content in any way, you can support me by just subscribing, liking videos, and commenting below. Please go check any of my videos. You can comment on some video from 6 months ago and I will get back to you. I'm trying very hard to talk to all of you. If you put in the time and effort to talk to me, a random sloth on the internet, why wouldn't I give you the time of day and talk back to you? If you want to know something, if you want to chat, and if you just want to chat about random stuff that's not manga or anime with me, come to my Discord. It's a brand new Discord, link below. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. And remember to stay informed, hit the bell so you know when my new videos are out and new ideas are coming. We got some sweet stuff coming up, like always. Collabs, cool videos, different things in the Discord. We got different things going on with Instagram. So much stuff. Please do that to stay informed. I appreciate you watching this video and any of my videos, and I will see you all next time.